Creating a business number or a second number for your business is something that you have to do sometimes. Either you're opening a new location or you're opening a new business and you don't want to use your personal phone number. And luckily nowadays there's a lot of great options. You can certainly go through your phone provider, but you're going to pay more money. I recommend just going through like some of these apps that are out there. GoDaddy has a great app called SmartLine. There's also one called Burner. There's Grasshopper. You can just go to the App Store and put in a phone number and it will pull up a bunch of app options. I just used Burner today. It was a pretty good app, but I want to make this video because when you're creating a new phone number for your business, there's some things you need to think through, some strategy that needs to be done before you select your phone number. And it's really important. That's why I want to make this video. Just don't just randomly select a number because there's issues or pitfalls that can happen. So first of all, download the app, get it set up. It's going to ask you what area code you want to use. And so this is how I did it. I'm setting up a new business location in Phoenix. This will be our 4th location. So I was looking at what I did was I Google searched businesses in Phoenix, went to the chamber business directory and went and looked what's the most common area code that most businesses use. Turns out it's 480. Now there's a lot of area codes in Phoenix, but 480 is a very, very popular one for businesses. And why do I want the most popular area code? Because I want my business to be amongst all the other businesses and perceived as being in the community of Phoenix and not some outside business. So that's the first step, at least for me. You might not care, but I wanted to share that with you because that's a strategy. I needed to go look at what is the most common area code that most businesses are using. Turns out it's 480. That was what I put in as the area code that I wanted. Then it gave me, I think, about 5 or 6 different options of numbers that started with the 480 area code. And so this part is extremely important. And this is what the main reason I wanted to make this video is don't just randomly select a number. What I did was I went and I took the first number and I typed it out with the dashes. 1, 2, 3 digits, dash, 1, 2, 3 digits, dash, 1, 2, 3, 4 digits, pasted it into Google and searched what are the results in Google. And you're looking for other businesses that are using this phone number. If there's other businesses that are using the phone number, that's off the table. Now, one of the numbers I searched actually had an escort service set up under it. So if you Google search the number and the number 1 result was an escort service, could you imagine if I picked this number? Now all of a sudden people are like, who's calling me or who's this business number? The Google search and they're like, what the heck? It's an escort. That would be a terrible choice to randomly select that number. So you definitely don't want an escort service, but you also don't want any numbers that are being used by other businesses. This is very, very important for SEO purposes, for search engine optimization. Your number needs to be unique to your business. It needs to be properly identified to your business and not confusing with Google thinking, oh, this other business is using it. Maybe multiple businesses are, multiple businesses are using it. That could be a real problem for your SEO. So it's important to do this Google search. And I went through and I checked all of them, all 5 or 6 options, decided on there was I think 2 that had no other businesses using them. And so once I got down to the 2 that had no other businesses using them, they were completely clear. It said no search results found when I Google searched them. Now I just look at, now it's just like kind of an aesthetic thing, like what numbers, how do I kind of like the numbers? How do they look? How do they sound when you say them? This is just a very personal choice. Doesn't really matter that much, but to me, I just want to get a number that I thought was kind of, easy to say or kind of look good or whatever aesthetically, so that you could pick that at the very end, kind of the numbers that you kind of like once you've already cleared it through that first search check to make sure nobody else is using it. So I want to make a video about this because a lot of people probably have never thought about this or how to do this or how to pick a number. It probably wouldn't even cross your mind. You probably just go randomly pick some number and go and call it a day. But there is some strategy behind it, especially when it comes to search engine optimization, because now you're going to take that number and you're going to go out and put it on all your listings for that particular market. So you need to go do, a Facebook page, a LinkedIn page, a Twitter page, a Yelp page, the Google local listings, a Yellow Pages, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I have on my website, I have the top 50 places to list your business for free. You may want to go check that link out. I've done other videos about that. But this is Joe Phil with SkyPoint Studios. Hopefully this has been enlightening and you enjoyed this video. If so, stick around for more videos just like this one. I love helping people build their business online, and I will catch you in the next one.